We are at the cusp or at the brink of a new revolution. A new revolution that I'm going to call the quantum revolution. And for three reasons here why I'm going to break these revolutions into three distinct parts. Okay, so part one of this revolution dealt with basically discovery, or we're going to call this the old revolution. This is where we learned of tiny things that we could make work, like electrons, right? And then the results of that, we got cool stuff like transistors, which were made in computers and our phones and our laptops and lasers and stuff like that. And we were using the rules of the quantum world to give us those transistors, I'm sorry. And then part two, which I'll call the new revolution. This is the difference. This is what we discovered, the rules of superposition and entanglement. I'm not going to explain those two rules right now, but if you look at my YouTube video entitled "What is Superposition and What is Entanglement," I explain to you what's the difference and what are those rules based off quantum computing, because those are very important foundations and rules and concepts to quantum computing. So I'm going to skip that. So just know that part two of this revolution was called the new revolution, and it dealt with those two rules. Then finally, part three is what we call the invention revolution, which we're in right now. This revolution dealt with quantum computing, quantum communication, and quantum sensors. What are these two things? Quantum computer itself, it's the use of superpositions to do millions of calculations all at one time. Remember, I talked about superposition. It's like a library where you can read all those books all at one time and get all the data from it all at once, instead of reading one book at a time. Super communication, this is a way to communicate secret messages without breaking the communication. So if someone tries to break that communication, it'll stop, right? So just think of it like a secret handshake, right? That you are communicating between you and someone else. And if someone figures out what that communication is, you automatically break that handshake because you know that someone's figured that out. So that's what quantum communication is when it comes down to communicating with someone else. And then quantum sensors, this is using super sensitive devices that can measure tiny datas with huge accuracy. It's like having your superpowers to see things that other people can't. So in conclusion, the old way gave us the technologies that we have now. The new way, quantum computing, is going to be able to build the technologies of tomorrow. Create your lifestyle, or somebody else will.